Hey, good morning. Glad you could join us. I want to share something I picked up from Bob Goff. How many of you know what orienteering is? I just bumped into a guy at Walgreens and he was talking to me about orienteering. It's really just using a compass. So we're going to talk about pointing our compass true north today. In Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 5, the great commandment, the greatest, love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your strength. Now, I didn't know this, but I picked it up from Bob Goff because I don't know that I've seen any of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies in their entirety. I do think I've seen a little bit here or there. But it features Johnny Depp, I know that. He plays Jack Sparrow. And Jack Sparrow carries a compass around with him that points towards whatever he loves the most. Huh. Do you have one of those? I didn't know those were available. Well, I'm not sure that they are, except in Hollywood or in the Caribbean somewhere. So if you had a compass around your neck and it pointed towards what you love the most, then the question is, what would it be pointing towards? Well, for some of us, it would be towards family, towards friends, maybe your job, vocation, all kinds of recreation that you really enjoy. I mean, I can think of some things that would fit in there. Maybe it'd point to a place that you really want to get to, or a place that you just have been to many times and you just love. If you were honest, what would need to change for your compass to point to all these things while at the same time pointing to Jesus? See, I think a lot of times we think everything's binary. You're in or you're out, you're up or you're down, it's good or it's bad, kind of like that. It's kind of like that game, Would You Rather. Bob Goff says they used to play it while driving in the car, and I was just thinking, I got to pull this out at youth group. There's some pretty crazy ones, but anyway, like, would you rather be independently wealthy or totally broke with one good friend? I think it's implied you're independently wealthy, but you don't have a single friend on earth. And another one, would you rather have to eat your favorite dish and nothing else every day for the rest of your life, or only get to eat it once a year? It's kind of a weird one, but if you think about it, there's a little bit of tension with that one. So, the truth is that things are rarely binary like that. We can value both our loved ones and Jesus at the same time. We can enjoy our hobbies and love Jesus at the same time. We just have to keep it straight who comes first. And sometimes that comes into question, right? Sometimes it really does. So how do we live out the command to love the Lord our God more than anything else? And I know that the Sunday school answer is, if I asked you, do you love God more than anything else? The answer, of course, would be an emphatic yes. But the reality is, you ask me that question, I would really pause and I would think about a lot of things, and I would be hesitant to give a quick yes. But it is the goal. We show a video every first Sunday of the year. Well, we have for, I don't know, over 10 years. It might be more than that. This is, I think, my 13th or so January here at West Hills. But it's narrated by I think it's from the Discovery Channel, narrated by Tom Selleck, and it shows a fox in the Black Hills of South Dakota in the deep snow. And it's funny because he jumps in the air and he dives down, his tail's up in the air, and he's looking for a field mouse. And watch it, Google it, and I think you'll enjoy it. But the trick is that most of the time he doesn't get a mouse. However, scientists have found out that if he is facing straight north, that then when he dives, he gets one the vast majority of the time. His odds are much better. And they think he's actually homing in on the magnetic field of the earth. Folks, our lives go so much better when we are dialed in true north on loving God. Other things just work out a whole lot better. And so Bob finishes with this. Remember, it's okay to value the people and things God has given us. We just need to be real enough to admit when our priorities are out of order and reorient ourselves and our desires to point towards Him. May we find Jesus as our compass points true north. God bless you. Have a great day.